that drives our society mad. Whether it's old men fighting about who gets to drink it, or young drunk men just fighting. It drives our society mad. And when it comes to the 18 versus 21 debate, this is no different. The 18 versus 21 debate is a debate that questions whether 18-year-olds should be legally allowed to consume alcohol or if they should have to wait until 21. We need to understand both sides of this argument in order to make our own decision about this. We are going to look at two core concerns that occur on both sides of this argument, and the way that they attack each one. So the first one is, do 18-year-olds have the needed judgment to consume alcohol under what circumstances? So the pro-18 side, which is lobbying for a change in the alcohol consumption age, says that we expect our 18-year-olds to be adults in every other aspect of life, except consuming alcohol. We expect them to make informed decisions when it comes to voting, when it comes to driving, when it comes to marriage, contracts, and military. But we don't expect them to make these same decisions when it comes to alcohol. And to them, this doesn't really seem like a fair way to treat them as they're coming into adulthood. The question that the pro-18 side asks right after this is, how do we expect our 21-year-olds to randomly get this knowledge and experience as soon as they turn 21 if they don't have it at 18 years old? The pro-21 side has one argument for these two questions. They say that it's medically irresponsible for our society to allow 18-year-olds to consume alcohol, seeing as the frontal lobes, which is the portion of the brain that is most affected by alcohol, is still in its most critical developmental points. They say that allowing 18-year-olds to consume alcohol is medically irresponsible because it impairs the growth and the maturity of the brain, and not only at the time that they're consuming alcohol, but it could continue to impair for many years to come. The next question or concern that comes up a lot is behind closed doors worse than public drinking? The pro-18 side says that yes, it is worse because as 18-year-olds are consuming alcohol illicitly and in private, if a minor, a person under the age of 21, consumes alcohol to the point of alcohol poisoning, his friends will be scared to call 911 because it is illegal drinking. But if we were, as a society, to allow 18-year-olds to drink, there would be no more secretive binge drinking, is what they say. They say that if it were to be in a public venue, like a bar or a restaurant, there could be more regulation and there could be more supervision over the consumption of the alcohol in these humans. They say that they would put in laws that would allow for a bar or a restaurant to cut off 18-year-olds at an earlier point in the consumption than 21-year-olds. The pro-21 side comes back and says that this may be true, but we need to look at how there is, behind closed doors, there is underage drinking now that is done in private and secretively. And there will always be underage secretive drinking, because if you look at the age at which a teenager begins to consume alcohol, it is 13 years old in the U.S. They say that if this is where teens begin to drink at 21, when it's the laws at 21, where will people begin to drink? They're scared that age will drop lower and lower. The next question that the pro-21 side asks is, who will be asking who? It may not be the 18-year-olds asking the 21-year-olds for alcohol, but it could be the 13-year-olds asking the 18-year-olds for alcohol. They are scared that with the lowering of the drinking age and with allowing more access to alcohol for younger ages, it could lead to a lower age at which people begin to consume alcohol, and more secretive drinking. So we, as young adults approaching the age of 18, or some of us at the age of 18 already, we need to consider how this debate affects us. If this debate were to come to a vote, then it could directly affect us, because it could either allow us to consume alcohol right now, or it could make us wait until 21. This is an important debate, and this is the time that we need to decide. We need to decide now where we stand on this, and we need to make our decision now rather than later, when we're faced with the decision.
Yeah.